Hi Alumni, welcome to CS1010X. This will be the first time that I'm teaching alumni in this class, but over the years I've actually been asked by alumni to teach them programming. It turns out that 4 of your peers have kind of survived my class in the past 4 years, and I'm pleased to have them share with you some of the experiences.
Great job on taking this module. It is, I must say, a very taxing module and challenging as well. You have to be prepared to put in a lot of hours, a lot of effort, and time and sweat. In this module, you will really learn how to learn. As you struggle along the way, you might fail quite a little bit, but it's okay, it's all part of the process. It makes you a tougher person in every aspect. It's also a lot about wishful thinking. Have a wish and work towards making it happen. That's what it's really all about as well. It's also a good way to review how you think, how you process information, and come up with solutions to make it more efficient. Besides the wonderful content, you have the wonderful support of very dedicated and patient professor as well as teaching assistant. So that's, I think, a very wonderful thing. The community is also very supportive, as you would start to find along the way. But of course, there's one rule where there should not be showing people answers, because the idea is for you to learn how to struggle along the way. With that, I'll just say good luck and have fun in the module.
Hello.
Hello.
We are the survivors of CS1010FC. Just to share a little bit of experience, I'm Kate.
I'm Caleb.
For myself, I actually took CS1010FC during my working days. So it was really challenging, I must admit. But I think the main motivation for me wanting to do that was because I've always been interested to do a startup. And I think having the coding skills or even understanding a little bit about code is actually really, really helpful. And so that was my main motivator. And I must say that this was a choice that I've never regretted. In fact, I think Caleb here has a lot more intense relationship with the course than myself, so I'll let him share.
So, before I took the course, I had a little bit of coding background, nothing spectacular. But I think if you hang in there and really learn from the grandmaster, you will have a very, very solid foundation in software programming. And we have a couple tips for you guys.
Ladies first. Right. So tip number 1. I think during my time of learning, because I was juggling between work and school in this case, one key thing that helped me pull through was being consistent. I know this sounds very cliche. Everybody is going to tell you consistent is the key. But unlike your typical lectures, this is going to be very different. It's going to be very, very difficult, especially for people that doesn't have a natural coding brain like myself. I really found it challenging and really, I would say, very enriching as well. But of course, being consistent helped me learn about the fundamentals, and using that to progress with the course was really helpful, because for myself, if I weren't consistent, I don't think I'll be able to pull through. Especially, it just gets more and more difficult over time. And if you don't know your basics well, you are pretty much screwed. So yeah, being consistent, number 1.
Yeah. So first tip from me is, if you get stuck on a question, you've been trying to think about it for some time, take a break, right? Grab a coffee, grab a Kit Kat, whatever helps, 5-10 minutes, and then come back and look at it. And sometimes with a fresh pair of eyes, you're able to crack it. Second tip is ask for help. So I think there's that 1-2% of people in the course that don't need ask for help. They're the one dispensing help. But for majority of mortals like us, you just have to ask for help, because confirm kena stuck one. So stuck already, you also try until really cannot already, take a break, come back, try, still cannot, right? Then ask for help, and you'll pull through.
Yeah, and I think the final advice or tip that we want to share today is that enjoy your journey, because it's going to be very challenging, but take every challenge as knowing that you're actually growing from it. So keep always, if you always knock yourself on the wall, against the wall, and eventually if you manage to solve it, I can tell you that feeling is very wonderful. You'll get to experience it, and I hope you do. And yeah, just pull through to the end, because I think that for myself, so right now we're actually co-founders of a startup called PS Love. Basically we produce feminine products to help women. But that said, for myself, even though I don't touch code now per se, but actually it really helped me in my journey when I start out, because Caleb, his role is actually the CTO of our company, so he builds all our back end inventory management systems, and he's a fan of Python. Yeah, he uses Python. So knowing the language actually helped us communicate a lot better when it comes to requirements on what we need for the company, or how we want the system to be built up or being architectured.
This stuff works.
Yeah, this stuff works. Of course, at the end of the course, I mean, just to manage expectations, at the end of the course, you may not be like a coding guru, right? You can't probably build your own system. At the end of the day, Caleb will say that you still need to go and deep dive it yourself, and go and learn the different frameworks before you can actually code out something useful. But that said, this really gives you a very, very good, solid, basic foundation. And
as you can really code out something useful, but maybe not a full application. But this really lays a very, very solid foundation, which you need lah.
Don't underestimate the power of foundation. So
Alright.
And we are doing this because we love Prof Ben. He's going to be one of the best prof you're going to have. And I think the fact that we are doing this shows how much we love him, and so we hope you enjoy your journey and grow with him as well.
Alright.
Thank you. All the best.
Peace.
Alright, can't believe that I'm doing this, but then since Prof Ben requested, I just got to do it. So guys, welcome to this CS class conducted by Prof Ben. You guys will have lots of fun over the semester. Prof Ben is an awesome dude. I just hope that you guys will have a good time learning coding, and more importantly, learning the skill of problem solving, and in the process, learning how to learn. So Prof Ben, back to you.
So we heard from Pei Ying, Caleb, Shamantha, and Da Xiang. Yes, it's going to be quite challenging, trying to balance part-time study as well as work. So please, persevere and do not be discouraged. My staff and I will be here to do our very best to help you in the class, right? So please don't be a stranger, and drop us a note if you need any help.